Tonight's program has been brought to you by...
The number of the day is 3.
The third teacher does not mean an extra teacher.
Don't even go there.
We talk about the environment as a third teacher, but not literally the teacher as the environment.
Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. Here comes another chair chat. We're gonna talk tech. We're gonna talk tech. Tech, 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 tech.
On this episode of Chair Chat, we're going to talk about responsive learning environments in kindergarten in a virtual context and some digital tools that can support this. We know that there are a few pedagogical approaches in our kindergarten program document that research has shown the most effective for the learning and development of young children. So come on, let's chat. Educators have been using a variety of different ways to present and offer asynchronous activities in their Google Classroom. In this example, we are going to look at Google Slides and how we can use it to create a responsive learning environment. I invite you to notice the slide deck. It has been designed to represent a foundational center in a kindergarten classroom. In this example, the language center is being represented. Let's quickly look at some digital tools and activities that are included. There are a few Jamboards, a few booklet stories, and there's also some linked resources such as the alphabet linking chart and letters across the top that link to short videos about each letter's sound and formation. However, there are 2 other tools that haven't been mentioned yet. Let's hop on to present mode. This is what your students see when you post a slide deck as a material in your Google Classroom and share it in present mode. The tools are Voice Note and Screencastify Submit. These tools can help your environment to be responsive, create opportunities for students to engage in hands-on play, inquiry, and exploration, and offer multiple entry points for all learners. Let's listen to a voice note together.
Welcome to our Language Center this week. Click around and see what things you can try to do at home. Don't forget, you can share your work with us by clicking on the picture frame. We can't wait to see your work. What can you create this week?
A voice note can be used to offer an invitation, an inquiry question, or even just introduce the center to students and explain what they can interact with. The voice note we listened to together introduces the next fantastic tool, Screencastify Submit. Linking this tool to your slide deck can offer an opportunity for students to respond and show you their thinking. Using this tool also allows educators to collect evidence of learning to inform the program and identify student interest. This is where the responsive part comes in. Let's head back to edit our slide, and we'll look over what I mean. What's great about Screencastify is when students submit a video, it uploads right into your drive. Using this, evidence of student learning and observations of students during synchronous learning can reveal interest, questions, or wonderings students have. Kindergarten educators know that it is student interest and inquiry that drive our planning and help inform our next steps in the ways we provide invitations and activities back to the students. Using the slide deck as an asynchronous environment then can be edited as well as become responsive. The slide deck has some great features to make planning easier and building the environment simple. I'm going to show you a few and provide a scenario of how observations of student interests can be explored and how this slide deck environment can become responsive. So a fun tip is that you can zoom out on your slide and use the gray area to collect activities and resources that respond to interest. In this scenario, observations through Screencastify videos of students' work and educator observations during synchronous learning has revealed an interest with many students about animals and pets.
This is Shared Pet.
Sorry.
I'm going to add a voice note, and I'd like to change the images of toys to zoo animals. And I can do that fairly quickly right in the slide deck by inserting an image, searching a web, and selecting zoo animal clip art. To insert a voice note, we can select audio. I've already recorded a voice note and it's sitting in my drive. So I'm going to insert audio, and there it is. So as we can see, this virtual environment is starting to act like the third teacher. It's becoming responsive through educator observations and responding back to students. So what other ways can you create a virtual environment that is responsive and acts as the third teacher? Take some time to reflect on this with your teaching partner or team. Thanks so much for joining Chair Chat today. Hope to see you next time.
For more information, visit the kindergarten page on my HDSB